Sokoto Basin in Nigeria's northwestern region, that's the latest destination to scout for oil and gas. Africa's largest oil producer has been seeking to grow its known commercially viable oil reserve. The latest search in Sokoto Basin follows similar exploration in the Chad Basin. Boko Haram killed the exploration team there in a bloody ambush. Sokoto Basin is one of the 7 regions in Nigeria known to possess sediments associated with oil and gas reserves. There are other exploration going on in some of the areas. Nigeria hopes the fresh discovery of oil there in commercial quantity would attract much-needed investment in the industry.
Within a 3, 4, 5-year period, if there's significant commercial quantities of oil that is sufficient to pay out whatever infrastructure that is required to evacuate and export the oil from that region, within a 3, 5-year period, it's done. Let's not forget that the Sokoto Basin is not one of the harshest terrains. In fact, it's probably a lot easier than the Niger Delta terrain, particularly the swampy area. You know, it's not as it's hot, it's dry, but it's access you can access, it's firm ground.
Sokoto Basin is far removed from Nigeria's existing oil infrastructure, and discovery of oil deposits there means fresh investments and significant volumes must be found there to attract investment in independent infrastructure. The government also hopes that the newly discovered oil reserves there will balance output fluctuations due to militancy in the oil-rich Niger Delta.
Delta militants didn't start when oil was found. It was a case of you find oil, the environment is degraded, there are no investments made in the Niger Delta, and people become militant. Now, I would expect that if oil is found in Sokoto, we would apply some sense and ensure that what happened in Niger Delta doesn't play out again. So obviously, you want to make sure that you do not degrade the environment, the Sokoto environment, particularly the basin. You also want to make sure that the people feel the benefit of having oil being explored in their backyards.
Oil exploration in Nigeria is a costly venture, and quite often the amounts involved have been raising eyebrows here. For instance, an estimated $3 billion is said to have been sunk over the years in the Benue Trough and the Chad Basin with no success. But the government is showing an unwavering commitment to strike new oil fields in 3 years. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.